Faded.
Frank.
Faded.
Nah, I done grew around some people living their life in bottles. Granddaddy had the golden flask, backstroke every day in Chicago. Some people like the way it feels. Some people want to kill their sorrow. Some people want to fit in with the popular.
What's up, everybody? This is week 8, I think, of the UCLA USC report. I'm doing it for 2 months already. Wow. By now, if y'all don't know who that is, that's Kendrick Lamar. Really excited because the album comes out today. You know, I haven't been this excited for a West Coast album in a while. But more on that later. Let's get to the UCLA USC report. Starting with USC because they played this week. And do we really need to go over that Colorado game? Not really. That was what we expected. Colorado's not really good. USC is motivated. So, 2 things about the game that we want to really talk about. First, congratulations to Matt Barkley, who set the conference and school record for most touchdown passes in the first. He set that record in the first half, and so that's great for him. 4-year starter, hasn't missed a game since he got there. I think people probably expected greatness out of him coming out of modern day, and that's what they got. They got somebody who has gotten a lot of attention. He's run for some big numbers. He's a great leader, and for someone like me I've seen him since he was a junior at modern day. Congratulations for him. I'm very happy. Good, humble kid. All my criticisms about him as an NFL player aside for the moment. Congratulations for him setting that record. Great for him. Also, congratulations to Robert Woods, who set the conference record for most receptions all time in the game as well. Took him 2.5 years to set that record, which is amazing considering a career. But I'm very happy for him as well. Funny thing, when I first met him in 2008, he was a junior. The first time I saw him play, I was at St. Bernard High School out here, and he made a play that was just pure instinct, pure athleticism. It was a kickoff, and he got the ball, and the ball bounced on the ground. Usually, guys, run away from it. He ran up to the ball, picked it up, zoomed through the line, and scored. It was one of the most instinctive, incredible things I'd ever seen at the time. I was like, wow, this guy is really, really good. So to watch him grow and mature as a phenomenal wide receiver who can do a lot of things with the ball, he can make the big play, he can make the great catch, he can do the small things. To see him do this is truly a testament to his work ethic. And hearing his coach talk on a high school radio show out here, it just reminds me of just what he always said about Woody, that he was a very hard worker, worked harder than anybody on the team when he was at Sarah High School. And he's just the guy that sets the tone as far as, if he works hard, everyone's going to work hard. And he hasn't got a lot of touches this year, but his attitude is, we're winning, it's okay, I'm doing what's right for the team. And I thought the game against Colorado was a great way to reward him because he set a school record for most touchdown pass catches in one game with 4. So I'm very happy for him, and again, happy for Matt Barkley as well. So, looking ahead to this week's schedule, they got Arizona this week, and this is going to be interesting because, as my young cousin reminded me at church yesterday, USC won last year 48-41. So it's a nice wild game, but this year, Arizona's offense is still that potent. I'm looking at their stats right now. They're 5th in passing yards, 20th in points scored, averaging 39 points a game. USC has given up 16 points a game. So it's going to be real interesting to see if this is going to be a shootout game or it's going to be one of those games where USC secondary rises up and makes plays. I don't think USC is going to have any trouble scoring. I think the question is how many points is Arizona going to score, if it's going to be close or it's going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could happen. But the big problem is that since this is a road game for USC, they can't get too careless because next week is Oregon. And that's the game everyone's looking forward to. They're hosting Oregon. Everyone remembers last year USC beat Oregon. We're not going to get into that. But if USC gets caught looking ahead to Oregon, this could be a trap game for them. So they have to be really careful. They have to actually stay focused on the task at hand because Arizona will surprise you. And with Matt Scott, another local kid out of Corona Centennial High School out here, he's probably the most underrated quarterback in the Pac-12 to me. Hey, he gets comfortable. Look out. USC's defense was able to shut down another mobile quarterback in Keith Price, but Matt Scott will be another good test for this team as well. So if USC doesn't look ahead, they should win this game pretty easily. but it will be a fun game to watch. It'll be on ABC, ESPN2, so if you want to catch that game, I suggest you do. And let's go ahead and talk some UCLA real quick, because they had a bye week, so there's not really much to say except for they're playing Arizona State this week, the start of their really, really tough 5-game schedule. I think this game is winnable for a few reasons. One, I think seeing Arizona State struggle mightily with Oregon, it's Oregon, but I think seeing them struggle mightily with Oregon's rushing game, I think UCLA can find ways to exploit that with their running game. I think that if Jonathan Franklin and Brett Hundley can find a way to get the ball moving, it might open things up for their passing game. I don't think Arizona State, I don't know how they are against the pass. Let's see, their defense, they've given up 18 points per game. Okay, so their defense is ranked 23rd in the country as far as points against. So it could be a test for UCLA. They could win this game. I don't think Arizona State is that much better, but I think they're similar. And I think UCLA should be very careful, because if they come out and lose focus in this game, it could be over fast. So let me just look this up real quick, and I'm curious. I see Arizona State's ranked 32nd overall in passing yards. Let me see UCLA. UCLA is ranked 24th. Okay, so both teams have a pretty potent offense, so this could be a really interesting game to watch. I think, again, it's going to be a game dependent on coaching. How well coached is this team coming out? How focused are they? And how are they really going to respond going on the road, knowing that they have a tough schedule ahead of them? And I'm not sure if this is the week or next week, but keep an eye out for Jonathan Franklin, because he's getting very close to that UCLA rushing record. He should pass it, if not this week, then next week, I believe, but I need to double check that. He's very close to that record, so that might be a big thing to watch to celebrate for him as well. So that's the report for this week. I'm going to keep it short because there's not really much to say. So, again, this is the report. Enjoy Kendrick Lamar. Peace.
I was in a dark room, loud tunes, looking to make a vow soon that I'ma get fucked up, filling up my cup. I see the crowd mood changing by the minute, and the record on repeat. Took a sip, then another sip, then somebody said to me, why you babysitting? Only 2 or 3 shots, I'ma